How's it going, everybody? This is an out of the theater reaction for Mufasa. This is the prequel to The Lion King. The embargo lifts tomorrow, so this is my social reaction. First reaction as I'm walking out of the theater. This is Barry Jenkins who's directing this one. This is pretty much an original story to see the origins of Mufasa, how he becomes the king. If you saw the trailer, you see that it's not what we thought. Him and Scar aren't actually blood related, right? Well, how does that work? I initially said, I don't know if I like the way they're going with that. What I will say is they play all of that really well, that by the time you get to the end, you go, oh, I understand how they're tying things together. I saw it in IMAX. I would recommend that. I was looking forward to Lin-Manuel's music because it was missing in Moana. It didn't stand out the way I thought it would. The entire movie for me is something that I'm going to take my 7-year-old to see for sure. I think she'll enjoy it. But overall, there were a couple times I felt like, oh, well, that they wanted to explain that seemed kind of forced. That was, for 1 second it was that, and then they needed it to go that way, so they did. I thought Aaron Pierre as Mufasa was really good. You can tell just his voice, the guy's a star. There's some really good moments that I think work with Mufasa, learning how to become regal, and overall, I think that it works for a prequel. It works for people who are fans of it that are going to wind up wanting to see how it links together. It does kind of play sometimes a little bit more animated than anything else, but I thought it was fine. You know, it didn't have the magic, obviously, as the first Lion King did, but will it ever? But overall, I thought it was a pretty solid prequel, and I think Barry Jenkins does a really solid job. So there you go. That's my out of the theater reaction, and the full review will come tomorrow once the embargo lifts. So hit that button. Thanks for joining us.